the scene they're gonna shot before that was what happened with Alec Baldwin on set. What
Oh
happened
wow.
with
Oh wow, I
so
didn't
that
know that.
we heard the news. I was kind of nervous. After that was the gun hitting to my head.
Oh wow.
I was like, I was so reluctant to go there. I said, no, I don't want to do that because accident happened. I said, no, because I was in a crow, with
Yeah.
Brandon Lee. That what happened is like always a shadow there, always a fear there. So suddenly they said they have to do this. I said, no, I don't want to be a gun in my head. I cannot do it.
Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watcher Pass. Today I'm talking to Bai Ling, the star of Johnny and Clyde, which is coming to theaters and on demand on May 5th, 2023. I'm going to talk to her right now. And while you're watching, if you can like and subscribe to this channel, that would be fantastic. It helps me out a lot. It's just this little button that's like right there, okay? Thank you. All right, so thanks so much for joining me. This is Bai Ling, the star of Johnny and Clyde, which is coming to digital and theaters on May 5th, 2023. It is an over-the-top, crazy heist film that has some ridiculous characters. You play a ridiculous character in this film, and it has a really great sense of style. So I'm really looking forward to talking to you, and thanks so much for joining me.
I'm so excited to present this film to you, your audience, and my audience. Actually, when I think about it, I'm just so overly excited. The excitement of I remember what I did and my character, just so much fire, so much on fire, so much craziness, so much extreme and fun, pure entertaining. So I loved my character because she's extreme. She's all the way. I think in life, that's my character, I have attitude, I don't agree with you. I have all kinds of disagreement. I have all this attitude, but I do my job all the way. If you want me to kill whoever that is, I'm going to kill. I'm the best killer because my passions, I'm on top of it, but she got, the director, whatever, gave you the script, it's just words, right? How you say it, what's the passion, what's the personality you put behind, that's up to me. I can say the same thing, I love you, could be different mood. I just love it when how they introduce me. I just, I mostly, my character most in love in this movie is guns, all short gun, big guns, all this fighting, all this killing. And in real life, I don't do that. But when I'm getting to do it, it's like just a toy. And it's so magical. I use it to do what I want. It's like it's in my arms or my passion, my heart. I can do anything. So it's just something very, very exciting. It's something like alien to me that I don't know what it is, but I'm using it to go all the way. So it's a commitment and the passion of, I also want to bring my personality, something outrageous, something like powerful, magical. So that's a lot of things I give to my character. She, even though she does the job good, but she's not always great with you. She has all kinds of attitude. She curses and she's sexy. She's crazy. I don't know. I just like, I haven't seen the film, but I'm so excited. So excited. Just that energy alone, I think will release your frustration or depression, whatever you have, just to release, to laugh, and to see after all this craziness, then you see blue sky, beautiful sunlight. It's a beautiful life for us. So movie is meant to entertain you. This movie is totally very entertainment and will make you laugh, go crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And I love how you brought up how you kind of went all in on this character, because you really did. And but I think that is kind of like a hallmark of your career. You have not shied away from out there extreme characters and really kind of putting your all into your roles. And so I think this is kind of like the perfect fit for you. It really was like an eccentric.
Actually, it's how I choose to play. This role, if you play by different actor, could be like very calm, very matter of fact doing the job. But I think that's boring. To me, it's like I always want to bring to the edge. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what's my contribution as actor? I want to interpret in a way and fix the film that make you excited and something add some element that can evoke you, can challenge you, can excite you, can make you like engage into her. You want to know what's going to happen. Why is she like that? So that's, I always, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it, what you give the life behind what you're saying. I think that's actor's job, to add that element, like layers. Like great actors always give you layers, not just what they say. It's what's behind there. Why is it crazy? Why is she bring all this too? So, and I never studied acting. but I think I'm one of the actors in the world because I remember I'm just talking to you. You can interrupt me. So when
No. I want to hear from you. This is fascinating.
When I did the Red Corner, my first leading role opposite of Richard Gere, I did not even speak English. I play lawyers. Really, really hard for me to comprehend this language. Mm-hmm. But after that, I remember that one of the best coach in Hollywood, whoever told me, he said, Meryl Streep is the master. Bai Ling is original. I didn't understand. I asked many people to explain to me because I don't know the exact word. That means something original, real, honesty. I think a camera, even like I'm talking to you, right? If I'm lying, the camera light big. If I'm truthful, the camera will make you so sharp and powerful to present that exact feeling how you feel. So that I love camera because it's like they're very loyal to me, very truthful to capture. They don't duplicate, they don't change. So I love it. I'm engaging 100%. Like when you see film, children always win because there's no trick, there's no acting, they're just being real. So that's who I am. I jump in, like many times I'm in Hollywood, kind of intimidating, right? Mm-hmm. He said, Bai Ling, you're ready in a big production? Yeah, I'm ready. I said, well, I don't like rehearsal, right? I'll just give whatever. He said, show us. I said, turn your camera on. Even at that moment, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I learned my lines of makeup, but I have energy. I knew what I don't know, what I'm knowing, but I know I'm gonna do great. So I just have that, it's like my excitement in the mood, in the Zoom, when you're there, nothing can go wrong. So I'm just there. And then finally, when I'm acting, I don't remember because my mind is not there. I'm just responding, I'm just doing. After that, you said, you're great. I said, really? I'm good? So I was not aware what I was doing. I think that's good. When you're aware of it, that means you're half of it and not 100% committed. You're still thinking. So, and that's why I enjoy it because it's a place that allows me to be who I am all the way and to show whatever is a passion, laughter, commitment, angry, whatever is there, and give you all the way and the authenticity of something that I love. That's why I'm in the entertainment business. I don't watch much movie. I have a TV, huge one before. I don't have it. My friend keep want to give it to me. I said, I want a big one. Now it's there. I never watch it because my mind is so pure. If any bad performer, something in my mind, I record it, I remember it. But I like real life, dealing with people, you remember all these emotions as a performer. Real life enriches your soul and give you all this ability of memories and experience that you can use as actress.
Yeah, sure. And something I really kind of love what you said is it's almost like for you when you're on and you're in front of the camera, it's not acting because you like essentially become that role. And if you have like some sort of barrier, if you're not like fully committed, then it can come off as, fake or maybe just like not genuine. But if you fully commit, which you definitely do in this film, then the line between like reality and the movie kind of blurs. So
yeah, I think it's magical when you're committed, you're not aware of it, then you bring something authentic. So like when I play role, I don't design, I don't think, I don't go through some experience. I'm just, the energy of excitement, the passion, that's something gonna open the world, open yourself. When you're excited, you're open, the universe jump in, they help you. They say, do this, do that. I always say I have 8 little spirit, they're crazy little girl wearing miniskirt, jumping around, now it's on your shoulder, all of that. But they all have their own spirit, which is me. But in real life, I live life fully, I'm crazy, I'm fashion crazy, but also I'm very calm, I'm very wise, I'm very shy in some ways, but I live fully. But because those are my spirit, when I serve them, when I'm acting, whatever the role, they just come out to serve me. I just think the universe is so mystical, so amazing, so much energy that if we draw from it, we can use it for our benefit and to contribute something like magical.
I love that philosophy. I love that kind of like way that you live your life. It sounds like a very fun, exciting way to live your life, and that kind of translates into your performances on the screen. So that sounds perfect.
Thank you. I think that you have to, I always think, especially after pandemic, life is so short. You gotta have to go all the way. Like in the pandemic, I made myself a debut director. I made a film called My Quarantine Romance with toilet paper. I produced, financed, write, star in it. Oh, wow. It's like 13 visitors come to me to give me toilet paper. I don't have toilet paper at that time during the pandemic. I'm that daring to put my own money to produce this film. So I really want your fans to go to my I Am Bai Ling Instagram to click the GoFundMe to support me, because independent film, you know how hard it is. I'm a woman, I made it on my own. You know, that film. That's why I say in the difficult times, there's always beauty. You always find something that surprise. This is a gift in pandemic and nobody doing anything. I would never have an idea doing a film. It's all drawn from a real life experience. And I want to contribute something beautiful for that period of time, for our history of time of pandemic. So I made that movie. Also, I wrote 11 songs. I wrote songs.
That's awesome.
11 songs. Who the director writes songs? Only Charlie Chaplin. Also, I play Charlie Chaplin. I turned into Charlie Chaplin in the pandemic. You see it, it's so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. It's comedy. It's crazy. It's like this film with more. It's like crazy, but it's funny.
I love that. I love how you kind of made the most of that time, because it definitely was, I think it was a time that a lot of people tried to like try new things, because you have that opportunity. And it sounds like you were really open to trying some new things and trying to kind of like expand your artistic repertoire. So that's fantastic news.
Totally. I think in life, of course, you win awards, you're successful, all of that. That's just society gave it to you, but it's a moment to your living life, how you walk to your journey. That to me is the most important, is how you enjoy step by step and truthfully experience beautiful life that we have. I just love life. I just love life. I love the energy that God or whatever universe gave to me. I love to share. I like to contribute. I'm living in the moment of life. So it's something I'm very, very excited about this film. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited. I was like, wow, I want to see it. Just the energy I remember is just vivid, you know, it's craziness. And also my character, not only like she's crazy, also she take her job so seriously, committed, but she have all kind of personality. She complains, she don't give a shit, she curse. It's so much fun, like a character. Like I said, wow, where does that come from? I don't know. I just jump in and come, you know, just whatever universe energies help me support to be part of the film, to support the film.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to the film also that like your character is very crazy and out there, but the film is so crazy altogether that your character just feels like a natural member of this kind of menagerie
really?
that
That's
the film
so
is.
cool.
Yeah, all the characters are very out there and very crazy.
Is it funny? Is it funny?
It has its funny moments. What I love most is the style. Like the colors pop, the costumes are ridiculous. Like the film, like it's a visual treat because of just how bright and beautiful it is. So I think that, you know, your character helps to contribute to that overall just frantic, crazy style that the film has.
Thank you. I think I'm like the dark, crazy. You know, I love normally this role played by men, right? I love it as a female, because a female can go all the way. Why not? You know, I'm so grateful that they choose me to contribute something that from who I am. You know, I enjoyed so much working with the director, the production, and everybody. They're so professional and they treated me so nice. So I just feel like grateful for being part of this crazy movie.
Yeah, no, that is fantastic news. And I guess, how did you kind of get involved in this? Because I feel like this was made maybe kind of in the middle of the pandemic, or maybe just after the pandemic. How did you kind of get onto this project?
Yeah, you see everybody's still wearing masks, right?
Yeah.
Only no mask, all of that. That's just so exciting, especially on that closed down period of time, and then suddenly you're doing something crazy. Maybe that's part of it, because we're so depressed in a way, and it gets to, for me, for the character, you just have to let it out, go all the way. I think my agent, Peter, and I think he's a friend with producer Chad with this Johnny and Clyde movie. Then he said, Bai Ling, I don't know if they want me or he promoted me to them. He said, there's a crazy role, they want you to be in it. So when I read it, I said, what is this? It's like kind of like a typical kind of a presenter code when you read the script, right? When I get into the customer, all of that stuff, they're very how to say, very nice to me. Whatever I wanted, they were trying to how do you say, to accommodate me. So I just gradually I found her look, found her way, found her spirit. You know, I made it, I think, totally different from what's on the page. You know, it just adds so much alive. I think as an actor, it's not what you do. I don't have to change any lines, just how I say it, how I put it behind those lines. It's those energy. If we have the passion energy, then character will come to life. So I'm grateful for my agent and for the production, for Chad, for the director, Tommy. And they just like gave me a lot of freedom. They encourage me to do what I love to do. They don't say anything, just go for it. It's a little bit reminding me of my character. It's different of Crank 2. Mm-hmm. It's a comedy. I was so crazy, but she's not a killer. Like this one's a killer, so it's different, but it has same commitment, 100% all the way. It's kind of funny, crazy, you know, got all the attitude in the world. I don't even know where she come from, but she just got that personality. So exciting and so unpredictable, so dangerous. And I just enjoy it so much.
That's awesome. Yeah, and definitely like I love how you kind of like made the character your own, because that is, you know, something that is tough to kind of think about when you have a script and you're like, okay, here's what's on the page. But then, you know, the way that you interpret it is how the character then kind of comes to life. So I love that.
Totally. I think if we play by different actors, it will be different film. Mm-hmm. For me, just like, I think you have to have a love, you have passion, and you have to go commit 100% all the way. So
I know we have limited time. I'm going to switch to, I call it the lightning round. They're just very lightweight questions about the film. I want to see how your personal experiences map to things in the film. You can feel free to skip any of them. I will not be offended, but I try to keep them very answerable.
Do I know how I feel about it?
Well, I'll just ask you some simple questions. They're not necessarily, they're kind of loosely related to the film, but they're more like, I want to get your personal experiences.
My personal experience, I just had a lot of freedom. They treat me like a queen. And also I really this time play my character. I was basically alone because she's the assassin taking order to do her mission, right? I really get a feeling to deal with the guns. You probably don't know, I was in the army in Tibet when I was 14.
No, I saw that. So I saw that.
I saw that as your background. Shooting guns. Is that funny? So
yeah, no, that's amazing.
Aim like this, right? I don't get it. But if you throw anything, boom, I hit it. It's like an instinct. The guns, I think, is such a danger. Normally, I don't promote guns, right? All of that, because that's my character. That's her magic weapon. You know, I love guns and that feeling of something cold and hard and big, but it's something you can use. They can make magic. The relationship with how intelligent, how dangerous human beings are can create such a thing that can extend your power and to change lives. Mm-hmm. So that's something making me think about, wow, how dangerous in that world people are going to do that. But as an actress in that film, I just feel like because it's a film, it's not in real life. You can go all the way. So my personal experience is like I enjoyed working with all the actors, directors, and particularly give me a lot of freedom. He's a very smart, handsome guy. And the producers, they're very nourishing, very caring. And it just, for me, it's a beautiful experience. For me, making film, it's great. You get to be a movie star and treat you nice and make money. But for me, it's mostly the experience of life. It's hard life. And I have to tell you one thing. When we're shooting this movie, my scene almost towards the end, the scene they're going to shot before that was what happened with Alec Baldwin on set. What happened with
Oh, wow. So I didn't know that.
We heard the news. I was kind of nervous. After that was the gun hitting to my head.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I was so reluctant to go there. I said, no, I don't want to do that because accident happened. I said, no, because I was in a crow, with Brandon Lee, that what happened. It's like always a shadow there, always a fear there. So suddenly they said, they have to do this. I said, no, I don't want to be a gun in my head. I cannot do it. They said, but you have to do it. Then I said, okay, let me check the gun before anybody, before you're going to shoot me. So the proper check it, the producer check it, whoever directs check it, whatever the people are there check it. Then the person who hand the gun, the weaponist check it, shot me. Then the actor who hold the gun shot me. Then I took from his hand, I checked on myself. Then I hold it. I said, don't give it to him. When it start before the shooting, I hand it to him. Nobody in between can touch the gun. You gotta have to be careful. So when he hold the gun, because I was crazy running to him, he just aim on me, whatever he's shooting, real bullet, or fake. But at that moment, it's so dangerous. You don't know because you're so vulnerable. You don't know what's gonna happen because your life is on the line. Yeah. So that's something I think people really have to be careful because this accident happened, you just have to care for. So because I'm the one dealing with guns in this whole film, shooting all of that everywhere, like I'm shooting everybody, all the big guns, small guns, I'm constantly touching it. So every time I have to ask him to check it, I will check some of the guns I don't understand, but it's vulnerable when you're an actor, as a female especially, you know,
Mm-hmm.
involved with all these weapons. And that just something make me feel like you gotta have to be careful even in life itself. You just have to check. You have to calm down. You have to slow down. You have to make sure it's safe. It can be safe. It can be safe if you really pay attention.
Well,
So
it's
they
amazing.
did that for me.
Yeah, and it's amazing that, you know, your background allows you to kind of know enough to be able to check the gun, right? I'm sure a lot of actors would maybe look at it and not be able to like tell if it's
Oh
a
my
blank or if it's
God,
not. But yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
When I was shooting The Crow, right? The one time, I don't know if it's in the film, like there's a column, they say, Bai Ling, we count 1, 2, 3, you stick your head.
Oh wow.
Stick, look. Then we count 1, 2, 3, you take back. We count 1, 2, 3, you stick your head. So what about we're counting different with the weaponists, right? 1, 2, 3, if I'm early, he's gonna shoot my face or what?
Oh,
So
wow.
it's so dangerous. They just counting 1, 2, 3. I was 1, 2, 3. I do the. I would just blindly trusted to do that. But now I will not do that. I say, what about how we're gonna count it? What about if we're counting different speed? Then you're early and early, you're gonna shoot me or something. It's so dangerous. Now I'm like, every time I'm on set, after that I did a couple of more movies. I said, well, let's just not shoot, use fake guns. You add a special effect later. It's much safer.
Mhm.
You know, you're not giving me, but the truth, truthfully, I did a movie called Gene Generation. I'm an assassin. I use all the gun, everything. And they gave me the gun from a Mr. and Mrs. Smith's real gun.
Oh wow.
And when they give me the fake gun, I don't like it because it's so light. I can't feel it. I said, no, give me the real gun. He said, you really want a real gun? I said, yes. But when I hold it, it's like what a cold, magic little weapon. I hold it, I was like, but I can spin because there's a weight. There's a power there. But like you have to play how you feel safe, but you got to be really careful because we're making film. It's not life and death. So that's some experience at that time. I still remember the moment I was fearful because of what just happened.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely makes sense. Like having that just happening would definitely make me like
Just at that
reconsider
day,
things, right? Yeah,
we're shooting. I was like, no,
that's
I
crazy.
don't want a gun. I don't want a gun. They said, bye, you have to do it. We're chicken. They were in a hurry, you know, nobody really, they should do it. I said, no, this is not serious. But you're the one, as an actor, I'm just talking to all the actors. You're the one who have to govern. You have to require, check it yourself, not just listen.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I know we have limited time, so the film is Johnny and Clyde. It comes to theaters on May 5th, 2023, so people can check it out. They can see your performance. When are you going to be able to see the performance? When are you going to be able to see the movie, by? Just out of curiosity.
Oh my God, it's so crazy, so exciting, so magical, so just like over the top, but with a sense of humor, with you can learn something about what you do in the difficult situations. I'm so excited to see and hope you can go see it with me.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd love to. Just let me know when you're in town. So thank you so
Follow
much.
me and I am Bai Ling Instagram and click the link on GoFundMe. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for your time, Bai Ling. The film is Johnny and Clyde. It's in theaters and on demand on May 5th, 2023. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was Bai Ling, the star of Johnny and Clyde, which comes to theaters and on demand on May 5th, 2023. It is an over-the-top heist film that has some ridiculous characters and a really great sense of style. If you like this interview, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.